Canada is the world's second largest country with mountains, coasts, and cities that feel endlessly different. Our top 10 Canadian destinations reveal iconic sites and hidden corners, guiding you through national parks, historic streets, and vibrant culture, so each stop sparks curiosity and invites you to see more. We begin with number 1, Banff National Park, Alberta. This is Canada's first national park established in the 19th century, and it remains the most iconic slice of the Rockies. The park spans about 6,641 square kilometers, with glaciers, alpine meadows, and dense conifer forests, all protected within a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks. Lake Louise and Moraine Lake reflect peaks so perfectly that photographers start before dawn. The Icefields Parkway that links Banff and Jasper is widely praised as one of the most scenic mountain drives on Earth. High above Lake Louise, the historic Lake Agnes Tea House welcomes hikers at roughly 2,135 meters, where warm drinks taste even better in the cool mountain air. Plan early mornings for wildlife and golden light, and you will understand why Banff sits at the top of so many travel lists. Moving to number 2, Niagara Falls, Ontario, we reach a waterfall so powerful you hear it long before you see it. On average, the falls send tens of thousands of cubic feet of water over the edge every second, creating mist that cools the air and a roar that vibrates in your chest. On the Canadian side, Niagara City cruises boats take you close enough to feel the spray, while tunnels let you stand behind the curtain of water at Journey Behind the Falls. After sunset, colored lights transform the Cascades, and on many nights, fireworks brighten the sky. Do not stop at the railing only. Ride the historic Whirlpool Aero car high over a dramatic river whirlpool, then head to the Skyline Tower to see the entire scene from hundreds of feet above the falls. Its observation deck rises about 775 feet above the base of the falls and about 520 feet above street level, giving sweeping views on a clear day. Families also love the Butterfly Conservatory, where more than 2,000 butterflies flutter freely in a lush glass house. This combination of natural power and entertainment makes Niagara Falls a timeless favorite. Next at number 3, Jasper National Park, Alberta, we find the wild heart of the Canadian Rockies. Larger and quieter than Banff, Jasper covers more than 11,000 square kilometers and is celebrated as a dark sky preserve, which means very low light pollution and unforgettable stargazing. Visitors explore the Athabasca Glacier with guides, wander bridges above the deep limestone of Maligne Canyon, and cruise Maligne Lake to view Spirit Island, a tiny islet framed by mountains that has become one of Canada's most photographed scenes. The Jasper Sky Tram lifts you toward alpine meadows for sweeping views. The park endured a major wildfire season, but trails and wildlife are recovering, and visitors continue to be amazed by its wilderness. Come for the space, the silence, and the night sky that looks close enough to touch. Continuing to number 4, Vancouver, British Columbia, we arrive at a city where glass towers and sailboats share the horizon with snow-capped mountains. Cycle the seawall around Stanley Park, and you pass beaches, totem poles, and old-growth trees in a loop that almost feels like an island journey inside the city. Cross rainforest canyons on suspended walkways in places like Capilano and Lynn, then eat your way through Granville Island's markets, where buskers and artisans keep the energy high. When you are ready for a bigger escape, take the Sea to Sky Highway towards Squamish and Whistler, a coastal mountain route with viewpoints, waterfalls, and fjord-like inlets that make the drive itself an attraction. Vancouver blends nature, cuisine, arts, and film culture in a way that keeps travelers outdoors all day and downtown all evening. Moving to number 5, Quebec City, Quebec, we step into a walled old town where cobblestones echo with French history. Old Quebec is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and from the wooden boardwalk of Terrace Dufferin, you gaze at the St. Lawrence River and the Grand Hotel that crowns the skyline. Just outside the city, Montmorency Falls drops higher than Niagara, and a suspension bridge lets you feel the river's force beneath your feet, while zip lines offer a rush with a view. The Plains of Abraham and the Citadel tell stories of battles that shaped North America. In winter, the streets glow with lights and winter carnival spirits, while summer brings open-air music patios and river cruises. The language, the food, the architecture, you feel a European mood without leaving the continent. Next at number 6, Montreal, Quebec, we find a city that moves to a soundtrack of music, laughter, and clinking coffee cups. Old Montreal's stone lanes lead to the Notre Dame Basilica, whose light and sound experience illuminates a masterpiece of stained glass. Up on Mount Royal, you see the skyline stretch to the river, while its street-level murals and festivals keep neighborhoods lively. The city hosts the Montreal International Jazz Festival, recognized by Guinness as the largest jazz festival in the world, and the calendar stacks on comedy fireworks and multi-genre music events that fill plazas and parks. When the weather turns cold, an underground city of passages connects shops, transit, and towers, so you can explore for hours without stepping into the snow. The food scene, from bagels and smoked meat to Haitian Vietnamese and fine French, keeps travelers hungry for just one more bite. We now arrive at number 7, Ottawa, Ontario, the capital where Gothic revival stone looks across the river to modern museums and leafy paths. Parliament Hill anchors the city, and in summer, an evening light and sound show projects Canada's story on the buildings, while daytime ceremonies and tours welcome visitors when operations allow. A short walk away, galleries and national museums gather world-class collections. In winter, the Rideau Canal transforms into what the National Capital Commission calls the world's largest skating rink, stretching about 7.8 kilometers through the heart of the city and serving as a centerpiece for the Winterlude Festival of ice sculptures and outdoor fun. Byward Market hums with food stalls and patios, and spring brings a sea of tulips that paint parks in bright color. Ottawa feels like a capital and a small city at once, which is a rare and pleasant mix. Continuing east to number 8, Cape Breton Island and the Cabot Trail, Nova Scotia, we find a coastal road that drivers remember for life. The Cabot Trail winds over highlands, past cliffs and coves, and through small communities where Celtic and Acadian roots stay strong in kitchens and halls. Hike the Skyline Trail in Cape Breton Highlands National Park for an overlook where the ocean seems to meet the sky and whales may surface far below. Taste chowder and lobster pulled fresh from cold Atlantic waters and listen for fiddles at community gatherings. On the island's eastern shore, the fortress of Louisbourg National Historic Site recreates a French colonial town with costume interpreters and reconstructed streets, bringing the 18th century back to life. Here, Seafog's Sun, wind music, and history blend into a powerful sense of place. Next at number 9, Prince Edward Island, we reach Canada's smallest province and a gentle landscape of red cliffs, farm fields, and lighthouses. Fans of Anne of Green Gables find a beloved literary world come to life, while cyclists discover that the island is best explored at human speed. The Confederation Trail runs tip to tip on the bed of an old railway, making a long, smooth path across town's farms and shorelines, with easy grades for all levels. Along the North Shore, Prince Edward Island National Park protects rare dune ecosystems and long beaches with boardwalks that keep sensitive areas safe for birds and plants. Fresh mussels, oysters, and lobster turn simple meals into highlights, and sunsets glow warm across the red sand. Slow down here and let the island set your pace. Finally, we come to number 10, Whitehorse in Yukon, where the sky itself is a destination. The territory is famous for northern lights that ripple across dark winter nights and for summer days that seem to last forever under the midnight sun. In Whitehorse, the SS Klondike National Historic Site preserves a sternwheeler from the riverboat era when paddle wheelers connected remote communities along the Yukon River. A short drive away, the Yukon Wildlife Preserve spans hundreds of acres and offers a chance to see species like wood bison, caribou, and mountain goats in large natural habitats. Miles Canyon cuts a striking gorge through volcanic rock, and trails lead along the rims for views of brilliant blue water. Plan your aurora viewing with clear skies, a dark location, and patience, since the best shows often appear late at night. The Yukon is vast, silent, and unforgettable. Taken together, these 10 places show how Canada offers much more than a single picture of mountains or cities. Each destination brings its own mix of nature, culture, and modern experiences. Banff and Jasper reveal the power and scale of the Rockies, while Niagara Falls delivers pure energy and spectacle. Quebec City and Montreal add European flavor and festival spirit, while Ottawa brings national heritage to life on riverbanks and avenues. Cape Breton Island and Prince Edward Island highlight Atlantic traditions and protected coastlines. Whitehorse and Yukon remind travelers that the North still holds some of the world's last great wild skies. These are not just stops on a map, they are experiences that shape how visitors see the country and themselves. From glaciers to jazz stages, from coastal trails to aurora nights, Canada's most famous destinations reveal a country rich in contrast and connection. Wherever you begin, and whichever route you follow, this top 10 list guides you to the heart of Canada's story and invites your own journey beyond the familiar.